Welcome back. I'm MTG Joe, and today we're going to be playing some more Black-White Angels on Best of 3 for MTG Arena. As we wait for the game, if you haven't done so already, easy way to support the stream for free is to just hit that subscribe button in the bottom right. It helps with the replay videos and just building up the channel. If you can do that, it's greatly appreciated. So we'll play first here. This looks like a solid hand. Removal. So as long as we don't get hit anything too aggressive, opponent's down to 5. So we'll lead on the plains here. Gives off less information than the chapel. Second angel is also nice here. Likely a Drake's deck. Some removal for the Drakes is good. Yeah, definitely a Drake's deck. We usually don't see Radical Idea. So they have the Lava Coil. Played another Resplendent Angel. Play a Shalai here to protect. We have the Crackling Drake. We have the Mortify for it. And we can follow it up if we draw another land into Lyra. We also have Conclave Tribunal as a follow-up removal spell. So they Lava Coil here and Chart a Course. They discard a Phoenix, so this is a Phoenix build. Worth keeping that in mind. But I think with our flyers just being so much bigger and gaining life, we should have this pretty much in the bag. Got these honor guards for sure. Probably the vanguards as well. So opponent will likely get a Phoenix out. And they concede. Even with the Phoenix back, we just start spamming angels. So that'll be good. That'll be good. That'll be good. So we're just bringing in a lot of removal. We can cut the Tocatlis. There is... We'll bring in the consumes. Cut down the vanguards, so just become more of a control deck. Yep, we'll run this back. The Adanto Vanguards don't attack well through, and the deck's aggressive enough coming back that we don't want to be paying the 4 life. And the Tocatli really only shuts off the card draw from Phoenix. Mulligan there. Jeez. I'll keep here. Another binding. Doesn't help. Fast turn here. We'll give it one more turn. If we don't draw anything, a land, then we'll concede. With them having the Electromancer out and the Phoenix, they're quite far ahead. Okay. So here we'll exile the Phoenix. Both sides of this card are very good in the matchup. So you may be able to recover. They do get to cycle through their deck quite aggressively. Tormenting Voice. So here we'll hold up the Consecrate. So here, yeah, still think we, perfect. So I'll pay 2 life here and bring out the Ixalan's Binding. They don't have blue mana up, and this causes a lot of dead draws afterwards. Them being, is it they can't remove the Ixalan's Binding without Blink of an Eye, and these decks usually don't play that. If they play Phoenix, okay, so they have Enigma Drake, we can gain 6 life back. So we'll do this to gain the 6 life back. They stroke. Yeah, so they got us. We actually made somewhat of a game with that, but any of the plays we had would have been countered. Oh, opponent concedes. Didn't want to play us, so not bad. We'll give it one more, since that was a short one. So even where we were stuck on lands for 3 turns, you can see just the amount of efficient removal, incidental life gain. The opponent had probably seen 10 plus cards more than us at that point. And we were that one disdainful stroke of coming back. So this hand feels a bit of a trap. We need white more so than black in this deck. We'll keep this hand. It's a catch-all, possibly. This looks like tokens. Feel bad for getting rid of the Ethereal Absolution in the deck. And Mara on turn 2. It's pretty bad with the cast down in hand. Okay, Sapperling Migration's a lot better for us. You can play Tocatli. So this will turn off the elephant, forget its name. From putting 1/1 counters on things with Convoke. This looks like a Naya build. Having the angels here will be good. We can fly over. They usually don't play too much in terms of creatures with reach. It is worth being mindful of the second half of this card. They can make them a bunch of 3/3s. But it looks like they're just using it aggressively for lands. Wanted to hit a land there. Haven't seen as much of this deck around anymore. I think Deputy of Detention just really shuts it down. And then with mono red being the other half to just take out the tokens. We had taken out the Ethereal Absolution out of our sideboard. We had seen very little of this deck prior to this. So we'll block like this. And then we'll Mortify Trostani. Another land here is good. So we'll attack with both. And then end turn, we can bait them into attacking. And then kill Trostani in the response, so we can kill another Sapperling. Block like this. And Mortify Trostani. They march in response. So here, I think we shock ourselves. Play out another angel. And attack in. So they may be inclined to attack with the soldiers. So we'll cast down one of them. And just double block, so we'll gain 4 here. But we have 9 in the air. And opponent concedes. So they're likely bringing Vivian, they'll likely bring in Crushing Canopy. So we'll bring in those. There is a potential decision of whether or not we bring in Duress. Vanguard is not very good in this matchup. Bring in Bindings instead of that. Highest power, again, they're not bringing in too much. Let's try it out like this. They saw like one piece of enchantment, but Crushing Canopy is good because it hits both sides. We'll keep this hand. They have Legion's Landing. So Tocatli on 2 is good. Mara. Kaya's Wrath's great here. So here we'll get rid of the vampire. By doing so, we play second Legion's Landing. So here I'm going to actually Mortify on our turn. No attacks. They have a Johnny. They pump up their dudes. Block one. And then we'll Ixalan's binding the other Johnny. It's not the best, but we need to get rid of it being able to bring back creatures. So they venerated Loxodon here. There's no value. Here we'll attack, see if we get a free point of damage in. So we don't get a life. Probably would have made more sense to just hold back, but I like seeing sometimes if they fall for it. They have Growth Chamber Guardian here. And Conclave Tribunal. So here we need to decide if we get rid of the Ajani. I actually think if we do this, get back Ixalan's Binding, exile the Growth Chamber Guardian, since they just got one in their hands, and playing Resplendent Angel. This way we can pressure a Johnny. So we'll take a Johnny off the board here. We get another Angel. And this holds back the Amara from attacking, and opponent concedes. So just too much value out on this one here. So this is a really good demonstration of the deck. So let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you can, hit that subscribe button. Free way to support the channel. I'd appreciate it a bunch. Thanks and have a good one.